My name is Linda Hodgdon. In this short video, we're going to answer the question, how do I prepare my student with an autism spectrum disorder for life after high school? Well, this is a really important question that many families and educators honestly would like to put off thinking about. It's easy to think about putting it off because there's not a simple answer to the question. And in fact, the decisions and answers will be very specific for each individual. There are so many things to consider. Here are just 6 areas to think about. First, there's the individual himself or herself. How old is that person? What is their skill level? We need to look at their strengths, their learning challenges, their personal interests, individual special needs, and lots more. Number 2, some of these students go on to take advantage of further educational opportunities after high school. Does that seem like a reasonable goal for the student? And if so, where? Living at home, living away from home, studying what kinds of skills or training, or working for what kind of a degree? Now third, another area to explore is living environments. Will this student live at home forever, or does he have the desire and ability to live in another environment? How much help or support would be necessary? What are some of the options in the community? Number 4 is work. Having some kind of job is frequently a goal, but job training and job placement can require lots of pre-planning to achieve success. It takes time to sort out what that student's work skills and abilities are, and then match them to potential work opportunities. And it takes research to discover what is available in your community. And then there are the factors such as transportation options to consider. Now, social life is number 5, and participating in the social world and having options for recreation and leisure activities and social relationships are other considerations for adults. What are the students' interests and desires? Going to school every day creates a built-in social environment, but what will happen after high school? Number 6 is meeting personal needs. This is another area to consider that's really important. This can cover everything from getting haircuts to making doctor appointments to cashing a check at the bank to shopping for groceries and fixing food to eat. What can this student do independently, or what can he learn to do independently? Now this is just a very short list of areas to consider as students are moving toward the end of high school. There's a lot of thinking and planning that will go into creating the next steps. The options and the decisions will be different for each student and each family, depending on a lot of variables such as the skills and strengths of that individual student, family resources, and community resources. But the best outcomes are reached when families and educators adopt a long-term planning approach from an early age. It's important that the educational plan focus on teaching useful, functional skills that will prepare that student for an adult life where he can function as independently as possible and take advantage of as many life opportunities as he desires. Many families find that special education supports stop or they change dramatically when their children graduate from the school system. And that's why it's so important to begin planning early so that students can learn the communication skills, the personal organization skills, and all those other skills that guide them to a successful outcome after high school.